one of my clients got her UK visa refused, right? And there's nothing you want to tell me. It was village people that did that thing. Right? There's no way, nothing else you want to explain. It was village people that got that visa refused. Right? So I'm not somebody that believes in village people, but pay attention to what happened so that you can actually make your own decision, and you can also learn one or two things from this particular video. It's important that you pay very close attention. So last month, a lady reached out to me. She saw my video on this channel. She reached out to me and said, Gerald, I have been refused for a UK visa in the past, and she shared her refusal letter with me in the consulting session. I looked at it and I found out exactly why the visa was refused. So I told her, let us reapply for this visa. From my conversation with her, I think she's qualified for a UK visa, right? And with my help, she's gonna get it because I'm gonna cross all the T's and dot all the I's. She runs a business. She pays herself salary, she pays her worker salary. So she sent me both her business bank account and her personal bank account, and of course all the other documents that I actually asked of her. She was visiting her friend, so she had to provide me proof of relationship with her friend that she's visiting. Her friend now sent her an invitation letter and with every other document that she has in the UK. Apparently this friend is actually a British citizen, so she sent her British passport, right, and a whole lot of other documents that are actually required of her. So I sat down and I wrote one of the best cover letters I've ever written in my life. Now, I don't give people guarantees simply because I am not the person that will put stickers on your passport. But what I'm going to help you do is to cross the T's and dot all the I's to make sure that we preempt the doubt that a visa officer is going to have and try to clear it, especially when it is your first time applying for a UK visa, right? So we did all of these things. Now, one of the things that I do, if you are presenting a company bank statement, I will go to Corporate Affairs Commission's website in Nigeria and make sure that your company says active, right? Because I've seen lots and lots of visas refused because the CAC website says that this company is inactive, right? And I did all of these things. I went to CAC website. I found out that her company was actually active and all of those things. Now, when she sent me a refusal letter, I was surprised, honestly. I opened it and I read through it, and guess what the reason was? Everything was fine. The only reason they gave is that they went to CAC website and her company status is inactive. What happened? So it's important that whenever you're applying for visa, it's very important that if you are presenting your business documentation, right, or your company where you work is giving you sponsorship letter or any kind of letter, please make sure that the CAC status of that particular company says active, right? So, and how do you check this thing? Let me show you how to check it before we come back to this story, right? So if you click on the first link in my video description, it's going to bring you to cac.gov.ng. Now, once you arrive on this website, all you need to do is to click on where it says public search, right? This is open to everybody on the internet, and visa officers know about it, so they come here to come and check, especially the United Kingdom. I'm sure others will join them very soon. So you come here and you search for your company, right? Your company. Let's say we are searching for Advantage Media Limited. This is a company right now. I'm going to hit search. So Crossworks, I'm going to just do this capture verification. So I'm going to do this, hit verify. Hopefully, okay, so this is all. So you say Signature Advantage Limited says inactive. Once they see this on your status, your visa is going to be refused instantly. Right, especially when you are a first timer. They will tell you on your visa refusal letter that they checked this website and your status of your company says inactive, which means that your business is not actively trading. Your company is not active. That's what it means, right? So they will refuse you that visa, and that's what happens to these clients of mine. Now, if you come here, Advantage Media Limited, inactive as well. Now, there's a whole lot of companies. Let's just say Advantage and hit enter. So you see that there are companies that are active. So look at this one. Pontive Advantage Resources is active. This is what you want your company to be. And what happens? What will happen to your company that it will become inactive if you don't pay your company income tax? I think for 2 years. If you don't pay for 2 years, your company status will become inactive on CAC's website. And if you stay longer, maybe like 5 years or so, they will delete your company on the CAC's website, right? So automatically that visa is going to get refused, right? So that's what happens to this client. You know, if you go in there, you see this one is inactive, right? Okay, because it's still under registration, it's not been registered already. right? This one, Wisdom Brook Advantage, is active. So take your company right now, come to this website and check the status of your company, and let me know what the status is in the comment section just below this video. So let's come back to this client of mine, her story. Her story is actually very touching, and it actually pained me a lot, because it was one of my best jobs. I took my time and wrote one of the best cover letters I've ever written in a very long time, and she opted for us to write cover letter for her and do the application for her as well. So we did everything for her, right? So when we saw this, we now said, what happened? We came back to CAC website and we checked, and her company is inactive. Mind you guys, when I did the application for her, the company was actually active. So what happened? I spoke to her and she told me that 2 days before she got that refusal letter, she checked and her company was active. So it was on the day that the visa officer was coming to check her application that it became inactive on CAC's website. That is village people. That is jazz. That is juju. That's something you want to tell me, right? So according to her, she's been working on her tax clearance for like the past 2 or 3 weeks. And she's been working on it and they are not done. So, and that's exactly why. So on that day, it became inactive, and that was why her visa was refused. So I told her to finish it up and we are going to reapply, right? So that's one. And 2 days ago, I was writing a cover letter for another client, right? And I discovered while I was doing this, I wanted to say on the cover letter that his company is actually active on CAC's website. And I came to this website and I checked, and his company was actually inactive. Of course, I reached out to him and told him. He said he has paid the lawyer that is helping him do the CIT, right? He has paid the lawyer, and the lawyer sent him receipts of payment. I said, the receipts of payment is not going to help you. I just want to see active on this particular website. When I check your company, I want to see active on your company, right? If I don't see that, I will not advise you to proceed with your application, because your application will most likely be rejected on the grounds that your company is inactive, right? So whatever it is you are doing with the person doing your company contacts, please complete it and let us see active right here before we actually go ahead with this application. So it's important that I make this video so that I can actually learn a few things from this. So come to this website and make sure that your company status is active before you actually apply for your visa. That's one. Now, if you want to do your company income tax, right, I actually have somebody that helps me with mine. I'm going to talk to her and see if she's open for me to share her contact information in this video, so people can actually reach out to her so she can do it for those of you guys who are interested. I'm going to talk to her, and but if you guys are interested, let me know in the comment section. And once I talk to her and she approves, I'm going to create a WhatsApp link with her number and pin it in the comment section, of this video, right? And if you want to get in touch with me personally for consulting, you want somebody to look at your application, you want to talk to me before you apply to find out your chances, you have been refused visa before, I want to look at your visa letter and advise you on how to reapply. All you need to do is to click on the link that is pinned in the comment section below. Once you click on it, it's going to take you to seller. So you make payment, and once you're done with payment, you're going to be redirected to my WhatsApp, and we can have that conversation. So I hope you've learned something from this video. If you want to know how to arrange your bank statement for visa applications, this video showing up right here will show you exactly how to do that.